Our next guest has a few tricks up his sleeve. Jesse Eisenberg is a talented actor, writer, director, and the star of the hit Now You See Me franchise. That franchise back for its third installment, reuniting the Horsemen illusionists as they target their latest foe. This one promising to be their biggest heist yet. Take a look.
I'm going to try to control the weather. Yeah, wait. I'm not just going to make it clear up. No. I'm going to make it actually stop.
Oh, Jesse, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's hard to believe it's been almost 10 years since the second Now You See Me.
Yeah.
What was it like reuniting with the Horsemen?
It's the greatest thing in my life. It's my happiest thing in my life. It's, these movies are amazing. I get stopped on the street more because people like this movie than anything else. So you have a sense, like, as an actor, like, what people like you in, what people want to see, and it's overwhelmingly these movies.
What do you think it is about the movies that really has, to your point, you've created this sort of cult following with the franchise?
They're a lot of fun, but they're also about, like, solving puzzles. It feels like you're in an escape room with your family. That's what these movies are. They're like a thrill ride. There's amazing twists and turns, but it all feels like it's celebrating, like, cleverness, where it's like about these people joining together not to, like, kill as many people as possible, but to, like, solve a puzzle. There
are some really elaborate magic tricks as well throughout this film. Is there an illusionist on set? Are there actual magicians that are consulting throughout this thing?
Yeah, it's a great question. Yes, throughout the entire script writing process, there are magicians trying to figure out what tricks would work well in this movie. But then also, on set, we have magic consultants. We're in magic school all day, every day. So, the amazing thing about this movie is, there's all these, big effects, but a lot of the magic was done practically, which means, I was spending weeks just practicing this little move with my wrist.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. And it's, literally weeks for something that is, a half a second trick. So we were, when we were not filming the scenes, we were learning. We were, after hours, we're practicing with our magic teachers.
It was so believable, I think, for a lot of folks. I don't know if you've seen this or heard this, but there have been some who have suggested that maybe part of the Louvre heist was connected to promotion for the movie. This is just one of the many memes on social media suggesting that maybe there's something to this theory. I just saw someone saying that the Louvre was robbed as part of the Now You See Me movie promo, and I laughed, but I remembered that Woody Harrelson is in Paris, and now I'm suspicious.
Yes, as they should be. Listen, that was crazy. The first movie we robbed a bank in Paris. I was very impressed by the efficiency with which this thing was pulled off. I have to say, kind of like as somebody on the inside of the thing, I was very impressed.
As you probably know, I think a lot of folks really came to know who you were. Social Network, which turns 15 this year. Hard to believe it's 15. You played Mark Zuckerberg in that film. Played him very well.
Thank you.
There's been some reporting that you passed on the sequel. Why?
I was in Paris and I had some tools and I figured there was a way to make a little, kind of more of a statement at the Louvre.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
We both are playing chess. Okay.
Your turn.
Your turn. Wait, my turn. What do you have coming out this month?
The Social Network. Why would you say no to a sequel to that?
Listen, for reasons that have nothing to do with how amazing that movie will be, really, truthfully. But when you play a character, you feel, at some point that, you feel maybe you've grown into something.
You've outgrown it.
Yeah, something. But it's a really wonderful movie. I'm friends with Aaron Sorkin, who wrote and is directing this movie. And all of the reasons that I am not in it are completely unrelated to how brilliant it will be.
I also read recently that you've decided that you'd like to do maybe one film a year, either directing or acting.
Yeah, no, I want to direct a movie a year. My new movie's coming out next year, and then I'll film my new movie next year. And so, yeah, that's what I would like to do. I feel very fortunate to be able to have this opportunity to do it. And I'm a quick writer. For the last 20 years, I've been writing plays, and now I'm doing movies, and I write quickly, and I love doing that.
What's your process? Where do you write? When do you write?
I write at the library in New York. I usually will spend a month on a script every day, weekends, etc. And I just try to kind of like focus on that. I try to write as quickly as possible so that it's like more stream of consciousness rather than kind of like analytical planning. And yeah, I have ideas for the next several years, and my next movie will be in Central America.
Wow.
Yeah.
The next several years. And by the way, congratulations. You're a Polish citizen, I understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did that come to be?
It came to be because, you know, the last movie I made was about like my family's history in Poland, and I got to know some people who worked in the government there, and I really did, you know, kind of like want to help relations between, you know, my family, Jewish Americans from Poland, and modern day Poland. And I just had such a great feeling when I was there, and I wanted to kind of reconnect in some way.
Jesse Eisenberg, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Always enjoy it when you stop by.
I'm so happy to be here.
But wait, there's more. Jesse's going to come back in the third hour with some of his newest co-stars from this film. And folks, you can catch Now You See Me, Now You Don't in theaters everywhere on November 14th.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.